Continue walk from there. It's part two. Part two. Good job. Part two of we're at the state park, hanging out with Samson. That good boy. And I'm curious to see what he's gonna make of the water once we get down to the creek. I bet you he's gonna enjoy that a lot. Let me make sure I have my extra camera battery. If not, I'm gonna walk back for it. Nope, I got it. Because this is it's a pretty long walk. It takes me roughly an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes or so. Today it'll probably take me more like an hour and a half at the minimum, so it's very likely that my camera will die at some point. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try a recall. Or actually, it's not a good position. Yeah, because it's wrapped around the back of his leg, so I'll go ahead and walk forward. Samson, come. Samson, come. 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 Sit. Samson, sit. Sit. Samson, sit. 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 Samson. Sit. Sit. No. All right, I'll give it another shot in a second. It's because he has bitten me pretty hard. I don't want to push that too much right at that moment. I don't want to get into a big conflict with him at the moment. I am in the middle of the woods by myself, so perhaps not the best time. But I will have to push it in a second. Samson, come. 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 Okay. Okay. Good boy. I'll just work on the recall for now. I'll start working on positions a little bit later in the walk. Because it's very important that when you're working with a dog, you have to pay attention to their emotions. And since he has resorted to violence in the past to get his way, it's important that I pay attention to what his body language is telling me, what his eyes are telling me, what everything else is telling me. And he didn't go fully to like hard eyes there or anything like that. He didn't have like a hard look on his face yet. But I have a feeling that if I had like really pushed it there, that maybe he would have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on a little bit better compliance and authority in a couple of other areas before I start forcing positions. Because I have done sit with him just fine, but not in an area like this before. So I'll work on the recall because it's a little bit more neutral because I'm farther away from him. And let him kind of get some fulfillment out here. Good boy. And start to develop a little bit better release command so that he knows a reward is coming. And start to develop a little bit of play out here in a new location. Samson, let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Teach a couple of those other cues like let's go, or a couple of signals, let's go and come. And see if I can get him flipping around to come to me or to go ahead and move along without me having to put pressure on it. And then getting a nice release out of it. Samson, come. 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 Good boy. Whoo. Good boy. Good boy. He normally wants to play with this, but I think that he's so interested in everything out here that he doesn't really care that much about the toy. Normally he likes to play with the toys. Let's go. But I'd like to teach him the game. Good job, man. job, dude. Good job. What's that? About to chase after something I don't even see. But he did do really good with his leash yielding there. He went ahead and came off the leash pressure, which is something I was working on earlier today, which I did not get a chance to record just because of the setting. Good boy. Unfortunately, it's not always convenient to record, but we record as much as we can, obviously. I'm sure you guys have figured that out by the fact that we post so much. It's a little muddy out here. It rained recently, so making sure I don't slip. But a flexi in this kind of scenario, especially with a dog like this, can work wonders because it gives him so much more room to run and enjoy himself. And I'd like to see him nice and tired out. Samson, come. 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 Come on. Come here. Good boy, Samson. Right here, come on. Good boy. Come. Good. Right here. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Okay, come on. Good job. Go, go. Good boy. He did so good that time. That was really, really nice to see. And he wants to go all the way off in the woods. There you go. You figured it out. You figured it out. Oh. Of course. Got stuck on that little tree. There we go. Good boy. Let's go. Good job, man. And this trail's about 4.5 miles. But as you can see, he runs back and forth a whole bunch, goes back and forth in the trees. He's going to end up walking, 7 or 8 miles, maybe more. He goes much further than me. Look at all that horse crap. There's horse poop because this is a horse trail, as well as a walking and dog trail, but a lot of people take their horses here. Let's go. Samson. Samson, come. Come on. Come. Come. Good boy. Samson, sit. 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 Okay. Good boy, let's go. Come on. Good job, dude. Go, go, go. Good boy. All right, he did very well with it that time. Good job, Samson. And I'm trying to make sure that the release to freedom is, immediate. And then he needs plenty of time to return to neutral, right? So like if I did another recall and tried to make him sit again right this moment, there wouldn't be enough time for him to return to baseline and learn from what we just did, right? So I might end up going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes before I ask him to do anything else other than maybe like a let's go, right? Because he needs plenty of time to enjoy himself and return to baseline. That's a super important part of our dog training philosophy and what it is that we do. Because all learning happens through prediction error. And when you have a prediction error, on the first trial, you need to allow for a return to baseline in order for any learning to occur. If the event just continues and never goes away, then they don't have a chance to learn from the event because the event's ongoing. It never goes away in their mind. It's because there was a little bit of pressure there. I used the e-collar twice and I pulled up on the leash, right? He complied, he did something that I asked him to do, or something that was a close enough approximation in this case for his current level of ability, which is next to none at the moment, because he's essentially completely untrained in terms of actual obedience training. We've mostly just done a bunch of habituation and socialization and gotten him comfortable with us over a period of time. And done some prediction error on some of the biting and the attacking things and things like that. So, but for obedience, he doesn't know anything. So, in order for us to start any of those things off the right way, we need to allow lots of time in between the sets, in between the repetitions, for that learning to occur. Don't you dare jump down there, you crazy boy. So he's gonna try to go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. Don't worry. There's plenty of water around here. You like his pink collar? He's got a pretty pink collar. It's got a little bit of dirt on it. He likes to roll in the dirt. Good boy. Yeah, it sounds like we're coming up to the water now. I think he's going to love it, to be very frank with you. I think that it's going to be one of his favorite new things, is to play in the water a whole bunch. Samson, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Good job, man. The real fun's down here, buddy. Oh yeah, we're gonna enjoy the water, bud. You're gonna get to go in the water. Don't you worry. You're gonna get to go in the water. It's gonna be tons of fun. Oh, I did not take into account what the rain would do here. Oh, it looks like they have built a little bit better dam. Before it was really low. The water was a lot lower than this last time I came here, and these rocks were not nearly as built up. So I'm glad they built the rocks up, but that water is probably a lot deeper than it was the last time I took dogs here. So we'll see how it goes crossing it. He is a big dog, so he might be all right. See if he crosses on the rocks or if he goes through the water. he's just drinking water. Samson, let's go. Come on. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, Samson. Good boy. I don't know how much he likes that, but all right, let me not get all wet. Not get my feet all wet. Oh, there we go. Barely made it across. What do you think, Samson? He was like, dude, what the hell? There's not many butterflies out here as there normally are. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's so cute. Good boy, Samson. He's so handsome. That is a handsome dog. You have 8 gallons of water in your pen, dude. Hey, man. Good boy. He likes pets. Good boy. Good job, dude. Hey, man. Hey, man. Good boy. Let's go. Want to play in the water? I wouldn't get off there. You're going to fall deep. Me and Samson are on the rock. Good boy. Good boy. Samson, come on. Good boy. Scratchies. Let's go. Good job, Samson. We're gonna do some place caught work inside later today. I'm sure he's gonna do just fine with that. I'm gonna start teaching him to stay on place caught for longer and longer. Do some inside work. Good boy. Oh, you know what? Let's go over to this little waterfall area. See what he thinks of that. Samson. Why did I just get an alert from Michael about seniors? Has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna take a second video inception. We got Samson out here. Got a little waterfall, see if he wants to check it out. You wanna check out the waterfall, Samson? You wanna check out the waterfall? You do. You do you? Wanna check out that waterfall? Look at the waterfall, Samson. Look at that waterfall. Wow. Look at it, Samson. Who's a good boy? Samson's a good boy. Look. Oh, wow. He looks regal. He looks regal and handsome. He looks regal and handsome. It's a good thing about having a super athletic breed like this is he can follow me almost anywhere. Good boy, let's go. That's a good job, dude. Come on, Samson. Let's go. We're gonna go on the emergency service road. But also it's just part of the trail. Only thing you gotta know is there's a certain point where you have to take a right, so you gotta be looking at the signs. Make sure you go the right way. Otherwise, you end up lost in the forest, which is cool. Not really. It's not actually that cool. I got a little lost one time. One of the first times I came out here. But I love it out here, I won't lie. One of my favorite places to be. Samson. Hey man. Here. Yes, good. You know what? Why don't you pick up that piece of wood? You dropped it. Samson. Hey man. Look. Come here. Look. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good boy, Samson. Woo-hoo-hoo. Doop, 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 doop. Look, buddy. Look, buddy. It's over there. It's over there. Good boy. Get it, Samson. Samson. It's over there. I threw it. Go get it. You don't want it? Samson. You don't want it? You don't want it? No, he doesn't want it right now. I think he's way more interested in sniffing everything. So you know what? One of the things that is an important dog training principle is that you know what's most rewarding to the dog? You know what's most rewarding to the dog, guys? I'm gonna give you a little nugget of wisdom here. Let's go, come on. Whatever is most rewarding to the dog is whatever is most rewarding to the dog. At that moment, right? So depending on what stage of your relationship you're in and what kind of stage of your training you're in, if you're in a training program, very often, especially in the beginning stages, you know what you're going to use? Whatever they want, whatever they like, as long as it's not like something dangerous like killing people or hunting other dogs or something like that. But if it's just like sniffing around, like let them sniff around, dude. Let them have a good time. Let them go forth and prosper, you know. Let them do their thing. They go out, they sniff everything, and that's what makes them happy. Let them go out and sniff everything, you know. That's what they're gonna do. That's the fun thing for them at that moment. So like, just let them do that. Oh, he's gonna figure it out, I think. Good job. Good boy, let's go. Let's go, Samson. Good boy. Finally took that dookie. Hey, Pookie. Now let me smell that dookie. Good boy, Samson. You did good. You did real good. Yeah, we're going out for walkies. Going out for all the walkies here. Oh, this spot's normally like caked with mud, and it's rain, so hopefully it's not too muddy. No, not too bad. A lot better than I thought it would be. Yeah, so if he doesn't want to play with the tug toy right now because he's more interested in the environment, let him sniff the environment. Let him go have a great time. Good boy. Out walking with Senor Samson. Mr. Samson. In the woods. We in the woods. You know we in the woods, Samson. We in the woods. Ruh-roh, Reggie. Retard. That's me. Such a dumb video. It's like some kind of meme video. Blame my nephew. My nephew showed me. Now it's in my head. It pops in my head randomly because he keeps saying it. If that makes us a bad person, unfollow me. If that makes us bad people, lighten up, have a good time, help other people, do your best, show love in as many ways as you can. But there's no sense in being overly sensitive to everybody all the time. I don't think. You know what though? I'm infallible. I'm fallible, not infallible. Oh my God. I'm fallible. I make mistakes all the time. I'm a sinner. I sin. Do dumb things. Make mistakes. But I try to make recompense for those mistakes. Whether it's refunding a client, going way, way, way over where it's completely losing me money because I'm doing so many follow-ups, spending a bunch of extra time with a dog in a board and train, you know, extending the program if I need to. I'll do whatever I got to do to try to make things right. I love people. I love all the people we work with. I love all the dogs that I work with. I make mistakes, but I really am trying. I try my best. I try hard. And I love them. I love all people. I'm a universalist, man. In a Christian way, personally. People have all kinds of different belief systems. I'm sure many of my followers are Hindus or Muslims, atheists, Christians of different denominations, Baha'i. It's another interest of mine is philosophy of religion and philosophy of probability. It's something that I've spent a lot of time engaged in discussion about and researching. So if you guys ever want to hit me up and talk about it, I'd be happy to yap about it. It's something that's a personal interest of mine. It's a hobby of mine. It's something that I enjoy talking about, enjoy researching, and enjoy thinking about different worldviews, and it's something that I find I'm constantly in a search for truth, and something that I find to be important, and it's worth not being apathetic about. There's a large variety of arguments for and against there being a supreme being, and that's, you know, I think that one ought be hopeful that there is a supreme being, that there's a perfect foundation for all reality, because it sure would be nice. It would be a good thing. Some people have what I think of as somewhat immature ideas. If these are ideas that you have, I understand. It's not a dig. It's just from my own place on the epistemic landscape. It's from my own subjective point of view. I feel this way, but it seems like they're immature views. But like those of Richard Dawkins or Peter Hitchens, where they think that it would be a bad thing. They're anti-theist in terms of axiology. Axiologically, being anti-theist, I don't see a lot of reason for that. I think there's a lot more reasons to be pro-theist, and hope that there at bottom is some kind of explanation for the world and all of the things that exist, and that there's an explanation that will eventually rectify the many great evils and the suffering that can make a very powerful problem of evil, a very powerful argument from suffering. The evidential argument from evil and suffering is the strongest around, I think, from the atheist point of view. It's a very, very strong argument, and I think it needs to be taken very, very seriously by anyone who wants to think that there is such a thing as a supreme being, a perfect foundation of all things, the ground of all being. If you want to think that, you do need to grapple with the problem of evil and suffering, and there are many answers which are horrifyingly oversimplified and that are honestly disappointing. But my whole point is not to get into a discussion about the problem of evil, but rather to say that axiologically speaking, one should be hopeful that God does in fact exist, because, man, it would be much better if he did. Because it would mean that there could be a good end for all beings. And that's a fancy way to get around to the point that I think there will be a good end for all beings. And by all, I mean all. All. Not selective. Mark chapter 9, verse 49 says, all will be salted with fire. And I take that referent as global. A global referent. All beings, all people. Not all kinds of people. Not all sorts of people. All people. Me, you, your mom, your great-grandma, your great-great-great-great-grandma, everybody in Afghanistan, everybody in Iraq, everybody in Syria, everybody and Africa, everybody in every continent, at any time in the history of, in the very long history of our planet and our universe. I mean, there have been living organisms on this planet for billions of years, and well, roughly. I'm trying to remember exactly. It's been at least 1 billion years that there have been living organisms of some kind on this planet, and there have been mammals for quite a long time now. Tens of millions of years, and maybe even hundreds of millions of years, if I remember correctly. I think there would be a happy end for all beings. So, anyway, I don't know why I got into that, but Samson, check him out. He's awesome. Yeah, he's a good boy. We're having a good time. And I love him, despite the fact that he's bitten me very hard a couple of times. Fortunately, I had protective gear because that joker right there is strong as an ox, and he'd put me in the hospital. He's a Doberman mixed with a Cane Corso. That would hurt. I'm just going to be honest, that would hurt a lot. And if you were unprotected. If you are protected, you're going to get a bruise, which I did. But if you're unprotected, you're going to the ER. So I love him in spite of that, and I think he's a very good dog. And he just needed to learn. He needed to have some prediction errors where essentially all that happens is he goes to do the thing that has been successful for him in the past, and nothing happens. The result is neutral. I just stand there and do nothing, and just kind of go like, "Hey, man, like, are you okay? Like, why are you freaking out? Like, why are you shaking? Why are you growling? Why did you bite me? What's going on?" You know, and that kind of event can change a dog, and it can change a person. Imagine that you're incredibly angry at someone, just furious, you know, and you go to them and you're ready to throw down, you're ready to fight, and they respond to you in a peaceful way. How does that change what you're doing? Or say that you have no interest in someone, no interest in talking to them, you just find them bothersome and annoying, you want them to go away, and they say come up to your door and they want to talk to you about something, maybe something religious, maybe something social, maybe something political, maybe something about something they want to sell or something like that. If you kind of come to them and go, "Hey, like, why are you here?" and whatever. If they, as a good friend I was talking to, is a phylogeneticist, was giving me an experience where he had that same thing, and he came to talk to someone. He was bringing a Christian message in this particular case example, and he was talking to them, and he said, you know, like, "Hey, like, how are you doing?" and stuff like that. And you know, the person could tell that they were there to talk about something religious, so how they were dressed and how they approached. And he said, "Hey, like, you know, it seems like you're busy and stuff like that. It seems like you probably don't have time to talk to me, but, you know, just wanted to say hello, and, you know, if you have a moment, I'd like to share something with you from the Bible." And the point of this is not biblical, but instead dog training related, actually. So I'm going to give you an illustration of prediction error here. And the man said, "Well, what if I told you I was an atheist? Do you still want to have a conversation? You know, would that change things?" And my friend responded by saying, "Well, that depends. Do you want that to be the end of the conversation?" And my friend was there with a friend of his at the man's home, and my friend's friend and the man he was talking to, the man who was an atheist, both just kind of stood there like, what? Right? My friend just said, "You know, like, if you want that to be the end of the conversation, you know, like, I'll leave. That's totally fine. It's up to you, you know." And he gave him that choice. He gave him that choice. He gave him agency. You need to give a dog agency. And he also wildly went in a different direction, completely different direction than what the man was expecting. So the man said, yeah, wanted to be the end of the conversation. So my friend and his friend, they left. And then they were in the neighborhood still for a few more minutes, maybe 5, 10, 15 more minutes, walking around, talking to other people. And 10, 15 minutes later, he was in the car, and he was about to pull out and leave, and he saw the man walking up to his car. So he got out, and he thought he was maybe about to have a confrontation, you know. And the man apologized to him and said, "Hey," he's like, "I'm really sorry about earlier." It turns out that this man was actually a mental health practitioner, a psychiatrist or something like that, if I remember correctly. But definitely had a lot of education in the mental health field and was practicing. And he said, "I'm sorry about earlier the way I responded to you, and I actually would like to talk and have a conversation." And if I remember correctly, they exchanged numbers or something like that, and perhaps they'll have some really good conversations in the future. What changed that man's behavior? The pattern that he was used to and the pattern that he predicted would occur, the pattern that he expected, was violated. That pattern break, that violation of the pattern, led to a prediction error. That prediction error changed the man's behavior. A 180-degree change. From completely uninterested in talking to my friend, who has got a PhD in phylogenetics and is a very intelligent man and does like to talk to people, but no interest at all in talking to him. That simple violation of the expected pattern completely flipped what he was going to do. Prediction error is powerful with people. It is powerful with people. When you violate their predictions, you can cause drastic changes in behavior. You see. And so it is with dogs. So it is with dogs. You can cause humongous behavioral changes by violating their predictions. When they think that one thing is going to happen, as an example, they turn to violence. If you are wearing safety gear, which is why you do bite gear evaluations and why you do work with dogs wearing bite gear, if you then respond with kindness, you respond with love, or you respond with complete neutrality, it results in confusion. They go, huh? What are they expecting? They are expecting that you will turn tail and run. You like that horse poop, buddy? They're expecting that you will turn tail and run, or they're expecting that you will fight back, that you will either try to punish them or that you will get into a confrontation with them, that you're going to fight them, right? You know what they don't expect? Nothing. They don't expect neutrality. They don't expect you to go, "Oh, hey, buddy, like, what's going on, man? Why are you doing that? Why are you upset?" Confusion. And then that leads them to rethink their actions the next time, and the next time after that, and the next time after that. And very quickly, you get a dog who goes, "Let me try something else. Let me see what he smells like." They start using their nose. Let me see if I could be friends with him. You offer them something. So try to play with them. Say, "Hey, bite this." Right? Have fun. Go chase that ball. Right? Come do this with me. And then you've completely done a 180 on them. You have changed their view of you. Very often you have changed their view of people and what they think people are all about. And in that way, a dog like this, or a dog like Astro, we've also worked with recently, and so many other cases that I have worked with personally, you can not only change their behavior, so that they can be a little bit happier or so they can have a better life, but you can save their life. I've been able to save this dog's life. I've been able to save Astro's life. These are dogs that have been recommended for euthanasia. You can save their life. Save their life by showing them a different response, by utilizing prediction error. And that feels good, and that is powerful. It is not something to be taken for granted. So that's one of the reasons that I love my work. I love what I do. I love working with behavioral modification. I love working with dogs who are on death row, who are going to be euthanized, who we are the last option for. If you have a dog like that, seek us out. We want to work with you. We want to help you. I don't care what your dog's like. I don't care how aggressive your dog is. I don't care what breed your dog is. I don't care if they're a giant Cane Corso Doberman mix who wants to bite people. I don't care. I want to see your dog. I want to work with your dog. I want to help them, and I can. So, give them a chance. This is the wrong way. Let's go. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. Angier K9, give us a chance to work with your dog if they're like that. Don't be quick to throw their life away. Don't be quick. Good boy, let's go. Training works. Prediction error works. Behavioral modification works. Real behavioral modification, not band-aiding it over. Your dog's behavior can be transformed completely. Anyway, some thoughts. Samson, come. That's much better, buddy. Good boy, come here. Good job, Samson. Good boy. Scratchies. Good boy. Samson, sit. 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 Samson, sit, bud. Sit. Sit. Sit, bud. Okay. Good boy. You did good, buddy. You did good. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You did really good. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. He's getting there. He's going to figure it out really quickly. I guarantee it. Just give me a little time. A little time with him. You're gonna see amazing progression, and I'm going to record every last bit of it. Because the amount of progress that you can make from day one like this, at least day one of the obedience training, the amount of progress that you can make in a short period of time is incredible. So be watching for more footage with Samson, because it's coming. It's coming. Best believe it's coming, and there's going to be a lot of it. And you're going to see him learn so many things, and you're going to see me enjoying it. He's going to be excited. He's going to have a good time. He's going to sniff everything. He's going to play. He's going to chillax with me in the evening and watch TV. Samson is going to flourish. For the rest of his life, he's going to flourish. He's going to flourish, man. He's going to flourish. Aren't you, Samson? You're going to flourish, buddy. You're going to flourish. You're going to flourish. Good boy. That cardinal up there, buddy. No one's going to stop you from flourishing, bud. Nobody. I'm going to make sure of that. You're going to do good, bud. You deserve a long, happy life, buddy. Let's go. Samson, come. Come. Good boy, Samson. Good boy. Good job, man. Okay, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Good boy. You did good. That was a good recall. You did good. Go sniffies. Go sniffies. Reward with sniff. Rewards with sniff. Rewards with sniff. Look out. Good boy, come on. Look at that horse poop. That's so big. It's bigger than your poop, dude. And you got big poop. We'll say another thing. This kind of work in the beginning parts of the dog's program doing obedience isn't just great for the dog, and it's not just about training. It's also healing for me. I feel good being out here. I love being out here. My phone doesn't even work for most of the time that I'm out here on the trail. And it's just overall a really enjoyable thing to do. Sorry to my editor. I'm going to flip that around because it was coming unlocked, but I wanted to check the battery. I got a solid 50% left. But yeah, it's healing for me. It's something that I love to do. I love to be out here at the state parks, especially I go to 2 or 3 different state parks on a regular basis, and going for a hike and spending time with the dog and teaching them some things and getting some thoughts out of my head and just talking things out and recording them. And so much of my life is recorded now. I think I end up recording 3 or 4 hours of my life every single day almost. I mean, I end up recording 20 plus hours of my life every week. And I don't know. It's a healing thing for me. Something that I enjoy doing. And gives me an outlet to talk, to train, to be in solitude. And look at this. We haven't seen anybody else for this entire walk. And sometimes that's what a person needs. Sometimes it's what a person needs. I love spending time with people. I'm very extroverted in a lot of ways, but this is peaceful. It's very peaceful. Good boy, Samson. Samson, come. 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 Good boy. Good boy, Samson. Good boy. Good. Good job. Samson, come here. Come here, man. You're a good boy. See? You're okay. You're a good boy. Okay. Go, go, go. Good job, man. Good boy. Good boy. He's starting to learn. He's going to have a nice recall very quickly. Very, very quickly. He's a smart boy. Good job, man. Let's see if he took interest in it. He didn't care about it at all. He's way too interested in everything he can sniff around here. You're doing so good, and you're going to do so much better, Mr. Samson. Senor Samson. You smart boy. You good boy. All I want to do is work with you, to be honest. But, of course, as always, I have other doggies to train too. But some of them are much further along than you. And so, me and you are going to be spending a lot of time together, Mr. Samson. A lot of time together. Let's go. Good boy. Good job, man. And if you maul me and I go to the ER, you know what? Life's a B word sometimes. It sucks. But it's worth it. It's worth it to work with dogs like you. Because I'm not wearing any protective gear anymore. I used to put a full bite suit on for him every single time. And prior to that, or not prior, but after that, I used to put on at least bite gloves. And now your boy's going gloveless. No more glovies. No more nada. I'm just I'm going in nude, barebacking it. Barebacking it, going commando. Going in the nude. So I'm sure that some people would find that risk unacceptable, but I just want to be normal with him, and I feel like he's in a place where we can be normal. Let's go, bud. Come on. Good job. He's a happy boy. Going on nice long walks can be a really important relationship building exercise for you and a dog. So I'd like to spend as much time out here with him as I possibly can. Good boy. It's good for the soul. Samson, come here, bud. Good boy. Samson, sit. Sit. Okay. Good boy, go, go. He did so much better that time. So proud of him. That was really good. That's why I gave him the release word. Boom, immediately. Gave him an okay. You can see how quickly they learn. They learn so fast. They're so smart. Dogs are incredible to me. So I'm probably going to do several more walks like this, where we go out and most of what we do is a recall and let's go and some sits, and start adding some duration to the sit. I'll start doing a bunch more. I'll start doing a bunch of place cot work and chill work at the house. I'm gaining authority with him. We're going to play a bunch together, do a bunch of play sessions, and as I get those things more and more reliable and I've gained some authority, and I'm able to handle him very easily with all of that, we'll work on those first. Sit, come. Oh, go, 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 good boy. He thought I told him to sit. We'll work on the SIT command, and then on the recall, which is come, and then on the let's go, which is like his redirection cue to move along. We've been working on leash yielding. We'll keep working on leash yielding so he's not pulling into the leash, and so that he can be more easily guided by it. We'll work on the out command with playing tug and also for playing chase and catch, and we'll work on all that first, and then the place command on the place cot inside, and just doing like chill time together. And then from there, we're going to start working on some other stuff. Like we'll start working on the down command, and we'll work on the heel, and then once down, heel, place, come, SIT, and let's go, and out are all really solid. Then we'll transition him off leash, and of course we're going to be building in public area work and doing proofing, and I'm very, very certain that he's going to be fully off leash in public areas, in public places, and be fully under control, be able to greet people in a calm way, in a non-aggressive way. Come on, bud, let's go. Good boy. And that he's going to have a great life after this, when he gets to go home. Good boy. Let's go, man. Come on. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but Samson was, I won't lie, he was a very scary case for a while. A very scary case. And he's taken a decent amount of time to get to where he is now, where he's no longer extremely dangerous. I don't have any footage to prove it, so it's up to you whether or not you believe me. I don't mind either way, it's fine. But I'm just appreciative that he is where he is now, and that we're able to really do some more solid work together. Samson, come. Smart boy. Samson, sit. Samson, sit. Samson, sit. Okay. Good boy. You did good. You sat. You smart boy. Good job, man. You can see he suppressed a little bit there. And I could tell he was processing. He was working out in his brain what he was going to do. That's why I didn't use the e-collar. I didn't pull up on the leash. I gave him a chance to work it out. And then he worked it out. That was more powerful, right? Because then he's learning, okay, like I just said. And then nothing happens. No e-collar, no pulling up on the flat collar, no nothing. Nothing happens, you know? Everything's chill, right? And he's going to learn, oh, wait, I don't have to suppress. I don't have to get freaked out. I just said. And everything's cool after that, right? They can learn that kind of thing so quickly if you give them a chance to just go ahead and do it. Sometimes trainers are too quick. They're like really mechanical. They're like sit, and if the dog doesn't sit right away, it's like, oh, boom, e-collar or pulp on the leash. Give them a goddamn second. Give them a second. Let them try. Let them try. If you see their wheels turning, let their wheels turn for a second. Maybe they'll get it. And if they get it, it's more powerful. You can think of another human example. Say that, you know, you're working with a kid. He's working on a math problem. And this kid's working on the math problem. And as he's working on it, you know, you drill different math problems, you go over different math problems, or maybe you do it like Deuteronomy says. Lots of stuff in that document, but one of the things it talks about is like, you know, you should impart the words of wisdom to your child along the roadside and hang it above your bed and put it on your forehead, and you should be teaching them all the time, right? Cool, all right. So then, like, if you're doing that, and then all of a sudden you see like something you've talked about before, and you're like, all right, they should know this, and you say, all right, what's 10 times 10? And they look at you and they go, oh, I don't know, what is it again? How do I do that problem? And they just, but you can see their wheels are turning. What should you do? Should you go, son, daughter, or student, dude? Psst. 10 by 10, 10 times 10 is 100, dude. Come on, you know this. Just give them the answer. What would be more productive? That, or give them a second. Let their wheels turn. Oh, 10 by 10. 10 times 10. What is it again? 10 times 10. 10 times 10. 10 times 5 is 50. It looks like 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 50 plus 50 is 100. And they go, well, 10 by 10 is 100. Takes them 10 seconds to get there. But they figured it out on their own. Which one is more powerful? Definitely them figuring it out on their own. Right, definitely. Samson, same thing with dogs. Let them figure it out. You want to go home, Samson? Oh, come on. Uppies. Up, up. Up, up, Samson. Come on, up, up. Up, 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 up. Up here, bud. Up here, bud. Come on. I'll help you. I'll help you. Come on, buddy, you can do it. All right. I'm not in a big rush, so I'll let him walk around a little bit. And I'm going to help him get up there in a second. Actually, what time is it? Can we walk longer? 6:30. What do I need to do today? Do I have a lot more to do? Think about that. Thank you for leaning on me, buddy. Okay, so I have ADHD. I did take my Adderall, but I need to stop thinking about how cool it would be to get on camera if I reached my hand down right now and I wasn't paying attention and he like bit one of my fingers off and I like screamed curse words, and obviously I would definitely not turn the camera off because I'd be too worried about my hand. And then I like was like, and then he was attacking me, and then I got him off me, but then I had to like walk around with like my finger hanging on by a thread, walking around, letting him chill out, and then doing whatever I could to get him back into the truck, and then driving home and driving myself to the ER. I don't know why I was thinking about how crazy that would be to get that on camera, because he's just laying on the ground sleeping. He's not going to do anything. But that's what my brain was doing, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Good boy. Good boy, Samson. Good job, man. You like cuddles? Good boy. Let's go. Come on, man. Well, if you don't want to get into the back, like, let's see if you'll get in the side. This crate's a little smaller, but you might fit in it just fine, so. Oh, it's falling off. Well, see if you'd rather get in there. You know what? Let me take this off so it'll be easier for you to get in there. Samson, go home. Go home. Come on, bud. See if he has an easier time getting into the side. Go home. Come on. Come on. Samson, go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Good boy. Go home. You don't want to? All right. How about this? We'll try something else. Are you going to do it now? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, you're smelling the food in that can. All right, come here. Come here. Let me see if I got something for you. You're going to knock my mic off. You're going to knock my microphone off, Samson. Come on. Come on. I'm sure I got some treats for you. Maybe that'll make it a little easier for you to get to the back of the truck. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, really? Is that what we're gonna do? What did you wrap it on? Dude. Okay, there we go. It's like, come on. Samson. Oh, yeah, okay. Samson. Hey. Hey, man. Hey. Ooh. See? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Yeah, go, go. Go, go. Come on. Up here. Come on. Get in there. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Samson, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Get in there and get those treats. You finish your treats? He has resource guarded food and water in the past. Mostly food, obviously. Water is not that limited of a resource. So he has to be careful there. Good boy. And sometimes he has a tendency to push him way out of the crate. So I leave this metal leash on him in the crate for the time being. He'll graduate off that relatively quickly as soon as he's calmer coming out of the crate. Good boy, Samson. Let's go home. All right. Successful round with Samson. Great lesson. And see you later, buddy. We're going to head out.